Did you know that there are two types of faith? There's intellectual faith, which is based upon the circumstances of life. Then there is a spiritual faith, which is a conviction in the heart that something is true in spite of the appearances, in spite of the circumstances. There is a story of this Nobel Prize winning surgeon called Alexis Carrel, that when he was a young physician, he decided to join this pilgrimage to the shrines at Lourdes in France, because people believe that there is holy water there, and when they are bathed or when they are blessed by this holy water, they received miraculous healing. So he actually decided to join this pilgrimage to debunk such a theory. So when he was in this train filled with sick people, one young woman caught his attention. Her name was Marie. And the reason why she caught his attention is because she was extremely ill with tuberculosis. As a matter of fact, on her way to the pilgrimage, she entered a coma, and because of his presence in the train, he was able to keep her alive until they reached their destination. When they got there, she was so ill that he decided to ask the opinion of another physician that was also in the train. And they both agreed that she only had a few days to live. And if she made it back home alive, that in and of itself was miraculous. So when they got there, many people in the train went ahead of Marie to be blessed by the supposedly holy water. And yet, when they came out of it, they did not receive their healing. That appearance of apparent failure did not disturb Marie, because she was convinced in her heart that when she entered that water, that she would receive her healing. And so it was for her. She did enter the water and she did receive her healing. Now that amazed this young physician so much that he decided to write a book and tell the story. And that's why we know the story of it up to this day. Now, on the spiritual path, we are all going to face circumstances that will require us to have a spiritual faith. And so I would like to encourage you, if you are being introduced to a new belief that you are unlimited, that you are abundant, that you are more than enough, that you were created in the image and likeness of that which created you, you'll be encouraged and required to believe that it is true, that it is a conviction in your heart in spite of the appearances. And that is what is going to change the appearances on your behalf. So I encourage you, build up those spiritual muscles of spiritual faith and change the circumstances of life from the inside out. Thanks for watching. Namaste.